Guys, how many times has this happened to you? After a losing trade, you think you found the flaw in your system only to get hit by one stop loss after another. Or a trading system that performed too well in one specific period suddenly starts to fall apart in the other. And the reason is less obvious than it may seem at the first glance. That's because human analysis has limitations. I've been trading for 5 years and I can tell pretty sure when something is working. I took my old trading journal, more than 500 trades, and uploaded it to Claude and simply said, analyze my journal. Claude found things that took me weeks to analyze, specific flaws and patterns in my system. Not in theory, in practical trades. My name is Andrew. I trade with a team with more than 15 years of a combined experience. We don't sell courses and promise overnight riches. We simply study the market and show what actually works. In this video, I will show you exactly, step by step, what I did and how you may apply this system to you. Let's begin. Let's be honest, why most traders don't do backtesting? Well, because it's time-consuming and boring. You have to export your trading history day by day with risk management, compliance, and more. That's several days of work. So most commonly we look at the basics. If you're profitable, that's okay, and if you're not, that's bad. But here is the problem. There are several patterns that human eyes simply cannot see. And this is why we use Claude through Elirox. So let's take a look at how Claude and Elirox work together. As you know, Claude is a pretty intelligent AI assistant. However, it does not have access to markets, to see the quotes, to do the trades for you. The access to your account is limited. This is where Elirox comes into play. Elirox is a bridge between you, Claude, and the market. And here how it changes the game. Claude does not simply see the numbers, it sees actual trades of the actual price chart. Firstly, Claude doesn't just see the table of numbers, it sees the context of the actual price chart, how much of a move you have captured and how many trade opportunities you've missed, whether your stop-loss placement was appropriate relative to the market volatility. Secondly, Elirox is using a specialized fine-tuned model. That means that it isn't just a standard AI asked to look at the trades. It is trained to understand trading reports, identify important metrics, and evaluate risk management correctly. You don't need to explain what a profit factor is. Thirdly, and this is the coolest part, the recommendations that Claude made through Elirox can be immediately applied to your account. You don't just receive advice and forget it, you can actually implement the rules to protect you from your own mistakes. That's pretty much enough of theory, let's see it in practice. So guys, I have just uploaded my old trading journal that took me weeks to analyze, and let's see how Claude will manage it. Well, it immediately informs me about my timely pattern, that is the pre-market doesn't have enough liquidity and the moves haven't been confirmed yet. Through this we can also see that Tuesday is the weakest point of the setup. Well, in the next block, the break-even usage, besides everything else, is highlighted to be one of the key problems. So yeah, now in the next block he analyzes the exact loss patterns, and we may see that the revenge trading seems to be the crucial finding here. Alright, so this escalation after losses is estimated to be the biggest risk of the account by Claude. And after all that, we may see that there are practical recommendations by Claude, so how to improve our strategy. There are several rules and you can apply them from the get-go. So this is where the combination of Claude and Elirox shines, because it may prevent you from breaking your rules. There are exact mechanisms to prevent you from breaking your rules, and this is why Claude plus Elirox combination works differently. Claude doesn't just show numbers, it explains why things happen and suggests practical ways to fix them. This isn't just a report, it's a full conversation with an analyst who understands your trading better than you do. What Claude recommends in a conversation can be transformed through Elirox to an actual rule in your account, not a reminder on your phone, not in a notebook, a restriction that physically prevents you from violating your trading plan. So if Claude says, for example, you lose money on Fridays, following Friday the bot simply won't allow you to open any trades. If Claude says after 3 stop losses you start taking bigger risks, the next time you hit a third stop loss, the system will stop your trading until the next day. This isn't just a system of advice, it is a protection of you from yourself. And this just cannot be done without Elirox. Claude alone would never have the access to your account to implement such rules. But you may argue that MyFX book already provides statistics, why bother? Well, let me explain the difference on this example. MyFX book will show you that you lose money on Fridays. Claude will tell you why it happens, what exactly you're doing wrong, and how to fix it through specific actions, based on your own trades in the context of a real market price action. Platforms just display numbers. Claude understands what is behind those numbers. Look, I'm not going to tell you this is some magic solution. It isn't. Claude doesn't trade for you, it doesn't make decisions, and if you lack discipline, no tool can replace that. However, there is something I know for sure. In a single conversation with Claude through Elirox, I gained some concrete insights about my trading much faster than I could have through weeks of independent analysis. Some of the things I discovered genuinely changed the way I trade today. This is the first tool I have seen that doesn't show an idealized equity curve. It shows exactly where your problems are using your real trades. If you would like to try it for yourself, you'll find a step-by-step guide to connect Claude with Elirox in the description. It is absolutely free. Download it, follow the instructions, and in about 20 minutes you'll have exactly what I just demonstrated. If you run into any issues, there's also a link to my Telegram in the description. Message me directly, I personally reply, and I will help you to figure out everything. So that's it, guys. Click into the link and start digging your own statistics. I am pretty sure there is something to discover. Good luck.